We're just doing some morning cleaning here. We just got done with some client calls. We had some people join our grow and network community, build a network community. Anthony and I just met for about an hour talking through some things. You guys can see it's a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous day outside. So we're going to leave the door open for a bit and let some air in. But yeah, we're doing some cleaning around here just to get it tidied back up, get the mindset refreshed, get ready to get back in the game. Even though it's the weekend, this is our prime NFL season here. Yeah, I make best use of my weekends. When you guys have a job still, it's the most important thing to prioritize, because you might want to go out to the bars and get drunk with your friends, but you've got to lock in during that time. So with that said, I'm going to check in with you guys soon, but just check out this view. Also, look at these cows. We got these cows outside my apartment. You can see them back there just grazing. Literally, they're like building a bunch of houses right here, so it's kind of a crazy mix of development and stuff. But off to the gym, baby. Okay, we are off to the gym. I think I'm gonna hit. Honestly, I don't know. Let me figure out what I'm gonna hit. I have my fitness AI tracker app, which kind of tells me, and it auto adapts based on what I hit recently. So this is a great app, by the way. It's only, I think, $5 a month, and it handles your entire workout. I do have still the remnants of a Panda Express gift card, so we're gonna go treat ourselves after this. And we got a couple client calls today, just some interviews with some people, and we're gonna talk to them about our service and sell our 4+12 offer package. But I'll see you on the other side of that. Maybe a little bit in the gym here too. All right, we just got done working out. By the way, look at my hands. I have this like chalky stuff on. My calluses are absolutely like popping right now. Look at that. I use this liquid chalk stuff. It's literally just put a little on your hands like hand sanitizer, and then you just blow on them and let it air dry, and then it just turns into like a chalk thing. The only problem is it's really hard to get off your hands, so definitely wash your hands after, unlike me. Thankfully, I'm gonna go back before I eat my food and take a shower. So all right, so we just got off in a 2-hour live stream with Anthony. We just went through in our community and worked through everything, guys, because we had low engagement with our members. We weren't really growing much. We had people just kind of join and get unmotivated. They just kind of wanted the free content and weren't really serious about it. And guys, I've recorded like days worth of content, like hours upon hours of valuable content to teach you how to start and grow your business. And I put so much work into it, but like people were joining and they just didn't really seem to care too much. They weren't overly dedicated to it. So we had to find a way to get people to buy back into it. So I think the easiest way was just to put a price tag behind it and really push for engagement more in our free community. So people can see the value behind what we offer and all the work we are doing to keep people engaged, and just to naturally find a way to push forward into the next level. So you guys can see our programs and how everything's adjusted now. We'll talk about those different services later, but that was the important part. Was if you have a team and there's people like Anthony's kind of what I would say to be my COO. He's like my chief operations guy. So if you're not in touch and in tune with those people and they're executing the day to day and you're just making the content or you're doing whatever you need to do, then how are you guys supposed to be putting out a coherent message? And that was one of the big things we realized. We weren't really being clear about what needed to be done and what our focuses were. And I went through and I listed different focuses like engaging members, sharing wins, creating and managing live streams, sending out daily like lessons and information. And like we value different things in our community, which is good because, you know, as different positions you need to, but also I wasn't really entirely sure what Anthony's focus was, and he wasn't sure of mine until we did this. So take time. If you're leading a team, guys, this isn't just a coaching thing. This is a leadership thing. You need to understand how your team sees things, what their lens is to visualize the goals that you guys have set together. Even though you think it's clear, still ask them for their thoughts. I literally just filmed my my TikToks for the week. I have my chair out on the balcony and it started like pouring rain and thunderstorming in the middle of my video, so kind of weird, but you can see here it's like quite obviously raining a bit. There's like lightning flashing all in the distance, so it's crazy weather. We'll see if we can catch. Yeah, there's some lightning. So yeah, I was just it's insane. This is the life. Viva la vida. One day at a time. All right, update time. So Anthony and I are going to have our weekly community call. It's Wednesday. We're going to go over setting up our new motion calendar that's going to keep us synced up. And when we both have our own personal client meetings, it's going to allow us to sync up a time that works best to go over things and amplify what we have going on inside the free networking chat and group. So we're going to have our weekly discussion this week on just getting our tasks oriented and sorted out so we can make sure we're knocking out the day-to-day things we have to do, like Anthony having his engagement and me hosting my live streams in the chat and creating our content to promote everything. You have to be consistent with your content, and you have to be consistent on having meetings and holding people accountable as a leader, not just a CEO or a high-level executive. When you own an agency, your team determines your identity. And when you're a coach, your reputation and what people think about you is absolutely everything, especially in your network. So double down on efforts to make sure that people are presenting you guys in the best light possible. Because it's easy for someone to go shit on your reputation, but when you're on the line and what you say and do is tied to how much money you make and how much people like you, which brings in more money, then you better damn well make sure that you have the best reputation you can have. After that, I have a meeting with this guy named Jeremy, who's a golf coach. I don't really have any golf coaching clients up to this point, so it's really exciting because we're going to get a hopefully testimonial from this guy. He seems like he has a lot of potential. He just needs to structure his plan and his coaching offer a little bit more clearly. It's kind of just like general advice on an Instagram page with no strong call to action. So I think it'll be a really easy fix, and he'll be a really strong candidate to give me a good review for our services. Peace. Hi guys, I had this completely wrong. I thankfully reviewed this about 20 minutes before. I had the different guy. The golf coach is going to be tomorrow, but Jeremy is a dating coach, has an amazing service. Guys, he had like 500,000 followers on TikTok, and then he got banned or something, or got his account shut down, and he had a new one. He had to start from scratch. Now he's got like 100,000 followers on TikTok, and he's getting so many inbound leads already. But his problem is it takes so much time to message these people, which is a huge bottleneck I fixed for most people. You can install systems like ManyChat, which is very advanced and takes a lot of programming to configure it in the right way to get people to flow through your business funnel. You can hire virtual assistants. You can use other like external sources like an email automation flow. There's text chat and text automations. There's so many other funnel systems you can use, but it depends on the business and it depends on how personalized you want it to be. And just stay on that grind. So peace out. We just got done grocery shopping. We actually have a call with the same guy, Jeremy, in like another hour. It's Friday now, so it's a couple days later. But this guy already wanted to come back and do a follow-up call, so I got to go prep for that. But I went out and got some groceries real quick. I'm going to show you what I got, just so you guys can see kind of how we're doing the meals. We got 2 of these sparkling water things, 2 big bags of low-fat cheese. I'm going to show you why. We actually got 2 of these trays of chicken breasts, organic chicken breasts. Then just a bunch of other stuff like Alfredo sauce, protein pasta. We got red hot sauce. But anyway, with all of that, the goal is I just bought this crock pot today. And we're going to start meal prepping like 10 meals at a time. So the chicken's going to go in here for a few hours. I'm going to try not to F up cooking with a crock pot. I don't think it can be that hard. And we're going to be able to live our life on easy mode for the next week or 2. They actually gave me this little like mini crock pot thing. I think it's for like cheese dip or whatever, but yeah, being able to shop on the military base and get stuff tax-free and deals on stuff, it's pretty awesome. I can't lie. So, and then on the side, we got a couple bags of these gummy bears because I eat them right before I go work out to get a little bit of insulin spike and some energy boost. Get a better workout in. It usually works pretty well. And for snacks, I got kind of like a sweet treat, like cheat thing. These are peanut butter cookies. These are like a health brand Oreo cookie, and then these are like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies. And yeah, see you on the other side. I'm literally trying to watch an Instagram video right now to like watch the recipe for this. I think I should probably like yeah, use definitely dish soap on this. Probably hasn't been washed at all, so. Les pepper. Yeah, I just inhaled a huge chunk of that. Okay, so for now, I just add the rest of the ranch and then a ranch seasoning pack, and I put it on high for 3 hours. All right, and now we wait. We finish it up with a pasta, some cheese, and I think we're good to go. Look at that. Look at it go. All right, now we're going to just follow up. We're going to go prep and finish our call with Jeremy. I got 2 clients to also have meetings with tonight, just follow ups. High ticket clients, guys, are not hard to find. I found them the same way I found Jeremy, like I was telling you about, just DMing people on Instagram. Instagram has millions and millions and millions of dollars out there for literally just you if you go message people. That's all it takes. And I'm here as a living testament and proof that it works. All right, so right now, we're just getting set up here for the eventual call we'll have with Jeremy. So I'm going to talk through a few things I'm doing right now. First, I'm planning out what the next 4 weeks are going to be like. So I do 2 things, right? If you're doing the 4+12 method, the first 4 weeks are free, and then the next 12 weeks are paid. That's the strategy I'm running right now. It seemed to work really well. It's gotten me a lot of free testimonials and people to work with. If you're doing the first 4 weeks for free, really go all in on the first 4 weeks. Front load the shit out of these people and give them a shit ton of value so they want to work with you after week 4. Pardon my language, but yeah, that's how it goes. If someone has experience, maybe in fitness training or stock trading or whatever it is, then don't run off the same plan you're running for someone new. That's not how it works, obviously. It needs to feel and be customized to that person. Even if they're completely new, it should still be a little customized to that person. So that's why I do that intro call to get to know them. And then I plan out the 4 weeks and refine it for that specific individual. Now, if they're new, I'll take the initial 4-week stuff, fill in the info that we need to focus on in those 4 lessons, those introductory lessons. And that way they feel like I understand them and it makes them feel like we're working as a team and that they're more connected to the process. If there's somebody that's experienced in the field, what I'll do is I will essentially throw away the first 4 weeks and whatever problem they identified as the most important, I will go all in on that and we'll set an objective outcome that we can measure and see if in 4 weeks we made progress on that. Because then to them, their biggest pain point has had some relief working with us. And then I'll lay out after that 4 weeks exactly what their service would look like if they paid and they had the full implementation with my agency, or if we just wanted to continue coaching from there and what they could expect us to continue covering. I wouldn't bite off more than you can chew as a new coach and promise the world. Pick one thing you know you can deliver on, and this is going to be it for us. And then we'll talk about doing more when the time comes. But then either way, knowing that that's something I can likely achieve, I'll likely get a good testimonial if he doesn't want to continue. And that's the most important part right now. So with that said, I got about 2 hours and 24 minutes before that crock pot is done cooking, and then I'll eat dinner after this call. But for now, we're gonna plan out what this 4-week looks like. It should take about 30 minutes, and then we'll have the call. I'll debrief here after, and we'll go from there. See ya. All right, all right, all right. So we actually just ate dinner, guys. We had this buffalo chicken protein meal. It's got 56 grams of protein. So basically, we met with the client. Jeremy's doing great. He had some like random guy, like some person that he had DM him, like set up a free system for like inbound leads on ManyChat. It was not good. It was not even like set up in a way where it would qualify anybody or that he could talk to people or even alert him in any way that they were qualified. So we set it up. I actually went through with him and recalibrated it to ask a series of questions to figure out what their goals were for dating, what they're looking for, and then figure out how much money they have to spend. And if they're qualified, it alerts and notifies Jeremy, and he can go handpick and cherry pick those people that are qualified to talk to and spark up conversations. So Jeremy can be the one to outreach and actually make the connection once he knows who's right for him. The other people just get his like free kind of like lead magnet guide, give him the email. It's going to give it to everyone either way, but we also want to notify Jeremy who's worth working for and stuff too. I gave him some homework, so just setting up his Instagram to direct people to the DMs and to send comments, which will trigger that flow. As soon as you send a comment, I think it sends a DM to you with that flow to start. So we did all of that on the call. It was a long call, but I want to make sure that this testimonial goes well. We get value out of it, and he actually has something to say when we ask him to give a review of our services. So, but good vibes will always carry you through.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.